You guys have such similar hair styles going on.
We're brothers. This is genetic.
Oh, okay. So glad. It's like I was like, are they the same person?
We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to We Like Old Adverts. We do exactly what we say on the tin. I'm with Connell and Joe, and today we are joined by our amazing guest. It's the comedian, actress, and the voice of Mercy from Overwatch. Of course, it's Lucie Pohl.
Hi. Thank you. I like old adverts or commercials, as we call them. Commercials.
Of course, you would call them commercials.
Adverts.
Adverts, yes.
Yes.
An American person said to me when I guested on Immigrant Jam, your show, British people speak in cursive, which I like a lot.
I love that.
We do. Yeah. So you brought
true.
an advert for us today, haven't you? Do you want to?
I have.
Do you want to explain it, or would you like us to just see it without any sort of context first?
Yeah, I don't think you need any context.
All right, cool. Let's see it.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
She was coming home to the jungle and to their wild, untamed love for butter, cut down by cholesterol until...
Darling, look what I've brought back.
I can't believe it's not butter.
It's the premier spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol.
How civilized.
I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah! Without the cholesterol.
I can't believe it's not butter.
So much going on there. That's Fabio, right? It's Fabio.
That's Fabio. Yes,
I love
that's
Fabio.
Why does Tarzan have such an affinity with butter? Why are them two things connected? I've read that
because
book.
it's not butter.
Oh, well, that makes all sense.
Yeah. I suppose.
That's why Tarzan can have it. Because otherwise it would be too fattening for him. I love the last line. How civilized.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, a revolution happened, which was the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter spray.
Spray?
Yeah, butter spray, not butter spray.
I could believe that's not butter, because butter's not a spray.
Yeah.
I can believe this isn't butter.
But that's why the brand is so strong at this point, isn't it?
But did you guys have these commercials in your land?
We had the product within the realm.
The Queen allowed it.
We had our own version.
But you didn't have Fabio advertising it?
Unfortunately.
No,
never Fabio.
Repressed British sexuality once again.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
Sorry, and Fabio is your example of sexual freedom, is it?
In America, yes. He made an album. Did you guys know that?
No.
It's the most epic thing you've ever heard in your life. It has 8 tracks on it. 4 of them have the exact same beat. And start the exact same way. And then he just talks over the beat and says things like, it's just me and my special lady walking on the beach.
Somebody open a window.
I know, right?
I can't believe it's not butter.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. Didn't Fabio get hit in the face with a bird on a roller coaster?
Yeah, he gets hit in the face with a goose.
Can you imagine like working your whole life to become this sex symbol, and then the one thing people remember about you is that you got hit in the face with a bird?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it? And that can't, aside from the sort of humiliation, that can't be a pleasant experience. Like at like breakneck speed.
I can't imagine.
So that commercial was influential for me.
Yeah.
I wanted to find a husband that looked just like Fabio and that would swing around the jungle waiting for me to make him margarine toast or whatever
Father.
it is.
I think
But then a bird hit his face and you went off the guy forever.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Lucie, you're actually quite widely known, aren't you, for being into a wide range of things that are not butter. And that's where that came from initially.
This is true. This is exactly, and you're right. This was the pivotal moment in my life where I decided I want to become known for almost anything that's not butter.
Well, congratulations.
So for the rest of my life, I can always, whatever I'm doing, I can go, I can't believe it's not butter. No.
Another
What
win.
am I doing? Yeah, another win. Yep.
So I'm bringing the adverts to the table next. I've picked a commercial from America. It is particularly weird, so let's take a look at it.
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water and gives pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's from Kenner.
No. No.
What a rubbish toy.
Yeah. It's essentially a water pump. Want a water pump for Christmas, kids? No, not really.
You make a drink, you pump the tail, you get pretend milk. Then what? That is going in the attic before noon on Christmas Day, honestly. Even the kid looks bored in that commercial.
They must have been able to find a more creative way of making it clear that it's not milk than just say pretend milk. Just say, yeah, it's a cow that makes pretend milk. And what the lips at the end as well.
What's sorry?
I noticed that.
The lips on the cow are just so
massive.
They're sort of rouge.
But for what demographic, what rural, it was this commercial only for people in Utah? I feel like kids in New York would have been like, what the fuck is this? I don't want this.
Father.
I want to know why it doesn't explicitly say do not drink the pretend milk on the advert, because I don't know what's in that milk. No, it was water. Now it's creamy white water. What's in that? Like asbestos or something? I don't drink that milk.
Well, here's the question. Does the cow come with the pretend milk, or do you get to fill it with whatever you want to fill it with? Meaning you could fill it with real milk.
Yeah, or your own special pretend milk. Which is what it's implying, isn't
James,
it?
behave.
Come on.
Oh, no.
I've warned you about.
This is a family show.
I just think pretend milk sounds too euphemistic, and that's on them, not on me.
Just get your kid a bottle of milk. I mean, is it that?
Oh, it's a pervert. It's like a pervert pedophile trap. That's what it is. This is the demographic.
Wait, hang on, everyone. Lucy, explain that immediately, please.
Well, I have figured out the demographic. I was wondering what the demographic is. Pedophiles. It's for pedophiles to lure little kids in and fill the cow with their pretend milk. It's disgusting, but it's true.
We have learned that they are absolutely everywhere, so it's probably a bit much.
Especially in Utah.
Right, so Connell's up next. So, Joe, again, you're doing the buttons. Cue it up, mate.
London's under siege. But beware, this gobbling brute is a master of disguise.
Yeah, matey.
Do not confront him. Always carry your regulation Chewits. There's nothing chewier. And keep the enemy from your door. Chewits, chew for victory.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Did it make you want some Chewits?
First of all, what are Chewits? Is it gum?
A little bit like opal fruits.
The kind of
starburst.
Like candy. They're chewy candy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like that they've gone for sort of wartime vibe. There's a lot of jingoism in old British adverts, just trying to appeal to a sort of sense of collective wartime pride.
It's like they've gone, wartime adverts so you usually do quite well, but then I like Godzilla, so let's move that into this. That'll work, surely.
It's a great combination of a different couples of era as well, isn't it? It's got that kind of like that stop animation movie monster kind of era, just mixed with wartime Britain for absolutely no reason other than to just sell sweets. I love it personally, but it might be because I remember it from when I was a kid, and you just thought, oh, chew it, brilliant, that's got loads of sugar in it. Give me.
But it wasn't the ad that made you want to chew it. You just knew that it had sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
quite.
But I was a simple creature, Lucy.
Did,
that's
did the
what it is.
ad make you think that it would keep the enemy away? Because that's what it made me think.
I have to say it did not. And as a sort of 3-4-year-old, like I had a lot of enemies. So I think actually it didn't really infiltrate that part of my brain in the way it was trying to.
My favourite bit in the whole thing is that the lizard monster's got like hangy down sideburnsy bits. And it looks horrible. It looks hard to animate as well. Like why did the director not go, do we need these bits? Yeah. Cut these bits off because they're in the way. They're like hard to manage.
The man's an artist.
Exactly. Can you imagine how excited they were to be able to do this? They were like, oh my God, we are like, for them, this was like a revolution. This was before Alien, right?
No, inspired Alien, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that he says he's a master of disguise. No, he wasn't. I could tell that wasn't the Eros statue in Piccadilly Circus. I could just tell. I'm good like that. I'm perceptive. You know what I mean? I can just. In fact, he's holding the actual Eros statue. That's the rule one of disguise. Don't have the person you're meant to be disguised as right next to you, because it'll just, unless it's Shakespeare or something with that haircut. I don't know.
So what's the actual message though? That you can keep the monster away with the Chewits, or that you always have to have Chewits so you can feed it to the monster in case he appears, or like what's the actual deal?
I think that the monster symbolizes hunger. Yeah. And if you feed the monster the hunger with Chewits, then you'll survive longer. I don't know. Yeah. It kind of tails off on that.
I think to fill yourself up with Chewits, you'd have to buy a lot of them, which is obviously what they want people to do. So
I think it's going for the paedophile demographic again.
Yeah. This time it's pedophiles and Germans. It keeps pedophiles and Germans away. So it's kind of the antidote to the cow, to the Milky cow.
Yeah.
I think actually British tabloid press's dream. They could keep both of those people away.
But it's their dream until he starts eating the kiosks.
Yes, he did eat the kiosk.
But this does raise an important point, which is that if this is set in the wartime, is that like a Nazi dinosaur that they're trying to keep away? It would make sense, because you don't want Nazis and dinosaurs attacking London at the same time. That's a nightmare.
I don't want Nazi dinosaurs. I don't want dinosaurs to be affected by National Socialism, because they're wonderful, wonderful things. I'd hate a Nazi dinosaur.
Yeah.
All right, this advert is, I think it's the most recent one we've got, but it's from across the Atlantic in the noble nation of Canada. Oh yeah, little curveball there. Let's have a look at what they've got to say.
Space, the final frontier.
Aye, Captain. You could choose your space with a Serta.
Dodd's furniture and mattress.
Don't cling on to that old mattress. Dual Comfort Serta mattresses let you have softer, firm on the same mattress. Boldly dream like you never dreamed before. Beam on board to the side that's right for you. And at Dodd, set your savings for stunning.
Captain, you won't be undersold? Make it so. A logical choice. Live long and sleep.
Masterpiece. What a masterpiece. I mean,
amazing.
If there was an advert Olympics, Canada would be Michael Phelps right now, because that is astonishing. Well done, Canada.
I love the guy trying to do the Scottish accent and like giving it a really, really kind of not even good try deliberately. He doesn't care. It's ridiculous that he's doing it, and he's embraced that.
It's clear, you know, your man in yellow there, he is Dodd. You're upon him as Dodd. And he's
like the owner of the shop.
The owner of the shop. Yeah. He's clearly said to his team of people, I want to do a Star Trek ad. But we sell mattresses. I want to do a Star Trek ad. Okay, we could do that. Who are you going to be? I'm going to be Captain Kirk. But it's this guy who's doing the Scottish accent looks so much like Captain Kirk. He looks the same as him. He's like, should we not get Peter in as Captain Kirk?
Nah.
This guy. Whose name is on the shop there? It's yours, Mr. Dodd. All right, good. I love the line, live long and sleep. It doesn't work at all. Prosper and sleep don't sound anything like that.
But that's what I love about it. They know it doesn't work. That's the great thing about the whole advert. They are all aware of how much it doesn't work, and they're just reveling in that and enjoying it. And I sort of, if I'm ever in Canada, in the vicinity, I'm going to pop in, see how many of them work there.
They're still going, mate. The website's up. Vancouver.
Oh, Vancouver. What is he cuddling with? When he's in bed, there's like this little head and it's like a ferret. What the hell? What is it?
He's happy to touch it with his face, so it must be all right. I like that. Those 3 members of staff that are clearly not in on it. They're like, no, I'm not dressing up as anything from Star Trek. I'll be in the advert. I'm not doing it stupid. Okay. And then in the editing room, he's like, there you go, Sharon, I've got you. I've got you back here, Klingon.
That line from that bit, don't cling on to old mattresses. Right. This is a 2-bit local ad for cable television, but that line, don't cling on to old mattresses, could be on at halftime at the Super Bowl. It is
gold.
Superb.
Gold.
Cling on.
Can you imagine how cute it was when he was watching Star Trek and realized that he and his mattress business, like that he has the perfect line for his commercial now? He's like, yes, of course, don't cling on to old mattresses. And he jumped up. Wife was like, oh no, here we go again. And then he made this commercial.
Yeah.
It's bringing his staff at 3 a.m. I've got an idea, guys. What's up, Dodd? Is it on fire? Is the shop on fire? No, I've got an advert idea. What are you waking me up for now?
How long do you think they stood there just seeing who can do this in the store? And like,
well, that was
I'm
a
sure he's
fireable
super
offense.
Yeah, exactly.
If you couldn't do that, Dodd,
you're out.
Yeah. I'm not giving you a reference. You're out on your. But there was one thing I wanted to talk about, because he doesn't do the William Shatner, quite famous, with like space, the final frontier. These are the mind. But he gives it a go at the beginning. Now, the weird thing is, I don't know where the chap's from. I'd hazard a guess, maybe the Middle East or something. He's got quite a heavy accent. That's, nothing wrong with that. However, the opening syllable is a really weird one because I'll fill you in here, Lucy. Connell and myself, we're from the north of England. And in the UK, it's kind of seen as the really cool accent.
Car on road.
But we say things slightly weird, slightly differently. So in the south, they say glass and we say glass. But we do a weird one that the A sound goes like ace or Monday, Tuesday. Listen one more time to how this guy from the Middle East says space, because it is lovely. Oh, bless him. Just listen up.
Space.
Yeah.
One more time.
Space.
He does. He sounds northern.
Sounds like it's in Leeds.
When I first watched this, I thought, "Where's this? Where's this shop?" When he said space, I thought, must be Yorkshire." And then,
no.
Can I make a suggestion? I think you guys need to get in touch with him and have him on the show.
Oh my God, yes.
That's a project.
Lucy, you just blew my mind after I'd seen that. Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone knows Dodd. Put his address down, well, maybe not his address, but a contact number.
If you know Dodd, don't share his address.
Call the store. Call the store.
So I think that neatly brings us to a conclusion today, doesn't it? So thanks to all of you for bringing those adverts to the table. That's a lot of fun. So Lucy, if people want to sort of see more of what you do online, where can they do that?
On Instagram at You Love Lucy, and then I do my show Immigrant Jam weekly on Twitch now. That's also at You Love Lucy. Twitter, Lucie Pohl Comedy.
All the places, all the internet places.
Google me.
Overwatch.
Oh, right, Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch. It's quite popular right here. Yeah.
Just by the way, Lucy, just so you know, Connell is an enormous Overwatch fan.
Oh, really?
Big time. I've spent more time on Overwatch than you have working towards making Overwatch.
I believe it. Who's your main?
Say Mercy.
Unfortunately, not Mercy. Moira. Big Moira, big up the Irish, and some other stuff. Cool. Winston, how can you not play a massive gorilla? That's what appealed to me. I'm like,
yeah. Well, how can you not play an angel with massive
father?
Got you there, Con.
Good point.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
I need to look at my preferences there.
Magic.
Yeah, no, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Yay, Overwatch, still going.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Overwatch 2 is coming out too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is great. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it will get a huge boost in sales from being plugged on here.
From the
so-
mattress guy.
Yeah,
The
from
mattress
exactly.
guy is if you guys don't have him on, I'm gonna have him on Immigrant Jam.
Yeah, let's do both. Let's share him out. Absolutely,
Yeah.
share him out.
There's
That's
enough
what I
to
have
go
say.
around.
I can vouch for Immigrant Jams, or I've been a guest on it myself. It is a lot of fun, so do tune into that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've got anything you want to say about the ads, let us know in the comments. If there's any adverts you would like to see us do, again, please let us know in the comments. So yeah, you know what to do. Subscribe here, like us on Facebook, and do all of that stuff. So yeah, thanks guys. Thanks again, Lucy, for joining us. And yeah, enjoy.
Thank you.
See you later.
Thanks, Lucy. Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.